And welcome to our daily space weather video 2 of 3. This is our YouTube exclusive here at the Smash News Network, Least Busted Name and News. We're looking at the sun here in ionized iron, 171 angstroms, plus the colorized magnetogram. There are 3 named sunspot groups at the moment. One setting up here. That's the most likely place to see major flares. And 2 right in the earthly facing portion of the solar disk down here. This active region rising over here is not a sunspot, at least not yet. We'll cover that more in depth in a moment, and lots more. The radio flux currently at 101 solar flux units, the lowest levels we've seen since mid-April. Next, we'll look at Earth's magnetic moment from space. This is for all the people who think Earth's magnetic fields are flipping and that the Earth is going to reverse its rotation, or it's going to flip upside down, or it's going to switch positions with Venus because reasons. It's the last 4 hours of magnetohydrodynamic pressure around the planet as we see the slow subsiding of a long duration coronal hole high-speed stream. Here's Earth's magnetic moment from the ground. This is also for people who think that Earth's magnetic poles are going to reverse and Earth's axis is going to suddenly shift and that we're all going to die, if not today, probably tomorrow. That's the last 4 hours of Earth's magnetic moment from the ground. The scale here is nanotesla. And yeah, I'm not frightened by that imagery in the slightest. Here's the KP index. It's at 2 for the past 6 hours or so. The KP index is a measurement of global geomagnetism. You can see the solar wind speed declining here, having reached a peak of around 600 kilometers per second, now down to about 512 kilometers per second. Solar wind density about 7.5 protons per cubic centimeter. Everything else fairly unremarkable there. Next, getting into magnetic data, here are the GOES magnetometers over the past 3 days. We can see continued spiky readings here as some undulating plasma arrives from that coronal hole high-speed stream. Next, looking at the heliospheric current sheet. Earth remains in a south pole current sheet, where we can expect it to remain for the foreseeable future. There's the line of sight view, and low levels of activity here. There is a coronal hole rotating in. It is a south pole oriented coronal hole. This coronal hole line of sight plot also shows the solar B field in blue. That's the field that goes through the magnet, this magnet being the sun. Let's take a look at it in 193 angstroms. And a not super well defined coronal hole here rotating into the earthly vicinity. And let's move to sunspots. So we've only got 3 named groups at the moment. There may be some new sunspots forming at the moment also. This group down here in the southern hemisphere, and this one up here in the north. 3025 is the most likely place to see a large flare. It is beta gamma class. The rest of those are either not sunspots at all or less magnetically complex alpha class sunspot groups. And here's your solar intensity gram from the SDO, the Solar Dynamics Observatory. So this group up here in the north will get named. It's certainly well defined now. And as far as the rest, not looking very spotty at the moment. Again, lowest levels of radio flux we've seen since mid-April. Now, by the time you've seen this video on YouTube, we would have already streamed twice to Twitch. So thanks to our Twitch viewers. We've got some new followers over there on Twitch. Thanks to you folks. Twitch has a great mobile app as well. It'll actually alert you when we go live, unlike some mobile apps that barely function. And if you'd like to support the channel, become a member of the Smash team. We did a product review yesterday, and one on Sunday. Smash Team Silver and Gold level subscribers get additional benefits nobody else gets to see. So we can't show you all of the content. However, there's the last silver or gold subscriber requiring post Some flaring has returned. There will be more to come. The silver level is $2.99 a month. The gold level is $9.99 a month. The gold annual paid-up subscription is the best value. It entitles you to complimentary merch. You can also still save 20 to 60% site-wide by entering the promo code YourThing on our merch shop. You save 20 to 60% with the promo code YourThing. We've placed these in order of best selling. And, yeah. That's really all I have to say about that. And let's move on. Remember, folks, the merch may or may not reflect the opinions of Smash staff and I. However, there is a theme of personal responsibility and public service when we look at the pragmatic approach that SmashAmash.com offers. We're not interested in fraud, nonsense, propaganda. And we're certainly interested in the accountability of bureaucrats and bureaucracies that can't even get out of their own way. So check it out again, promo code YourThing to save 20 to 60% site-wide. Thanks everybody who's picked up merch. The quality is quite high. Is your shopping cart empty? SmashAmash.com's not empty. So welcome to the Neo Renaissance. You can find links on the homepage, as well as to the Smash team, the Smash forum. If you want to read about our mission, head to smashamash.com/forum/mission. And congratulations on realizing the channel exists despite the pathetic censorship on big tech platforms. Today's music that you were hearing was Molybdenum 99. That's one of our original uploads. There are now 6 tracks from Golden Cat Productions available all over the internet, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, etc. It is also on YouTube Music, so search for Golden Cat Productions if you want to hear the original tracks portrayed in these space weather videos. Shout out to Smash staff, the person for whom Molybdenum 99 was created and dedicated. Solar flaring has been low here. We've only seen one C-class flare over the past, that's a little more than 24 hours, but flaring has come way down since the setting of Sunspot 3014 and 3017. No relativistic particles. And let's take a look at El Sol here in 94 angstroms. This active region rising is not a sunspot. These two areas here are sunspots. And this group up here will get named today, I believe. Most likely place to see flares is still up here in the northwest. Continuing on, here's your star chart. This is what's going on above my head. We're located in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. If you want to make your own star chart, head to in-the-sky.org and click on All Sky Charts right up here in the upper row. Just click on All Sky Charts after you've put in your location, and you can have a similar sky chart. Mine faces the south. I'm currently facing the south, the direction from which the ecliptic can be seen from Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, and the northern hemisphere. Next, a solar system forecast. As all the planets gather on one side of the sun, people are very frightened because they have no understanding of planetary physics, and perhaps that this imagery here is not to scale. These planets are very, very, very far apart from each other. Let's advance this 1 week. That's where things will be on June 7th, 2022. Next, your Soho-Lascaux coronagraph. Some minor CMEs. There may be one actually propagating as we make the video. We'll get to it by looking at the view from Stereo A at Lagrange 5 and the Soho-Lascaux C3 at Lagrange 1. Soho-Lascaux C3 on the right, Stereo A coronagraph here on the left. For you new viewers, Earth would be off in this perspective from Stereo A's coronagraph. And there may be a slow developing CME happening. So if you look right up here, you're going to see some plasma extending right toward the end of the video here. Just give it a minute. And right there you see that plasma extension. That could be a slow propagating CME. We'll keep an eye on it. Let's close out the video with some amazing imagery from the SDO here. This is 171 angstroms, the house favorite wavelength. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Space Weather video. Congratulations once again on realizing the channel exists. Press like, subscribe, share, etc. We'll see you soon from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news, and may that solar wind be at your back.